Hello friends, my name is Mohit Jagetiya and here is my second lesson on building English vocabulary and most important GRE words. So let's start. Today's first word is profligate. It is a noun and as well as an adjective. So in order to get the meaning of profligate, let's first divide this word into parts. So we are dividing as pro, flee and gate. Right, so let's go for the first word, that is pro. So as you have seen sometimes in automobiles also, we get passion pro, splendor pro, or any such kind of model. So what is the meaning of pro there? It means that we are getting some additional features or additional facilities apart from the basic facilities. So pro means something in addition. Now let's talk about what is get. From the F in the FLI, we are taking the meaning of fees. Fees. So if we think about Gate, the application fees of Gate is rising from the last 5 years, right? So we have to spend a lot of money in order to apply for Gate, right? So this is the meaning that we are going to derive, that the person who spend, although it's a productive investment, but right now we are focusing over the person who spends recklessly or wastes money without any reason in any unmeaningful or unproductive purpose. That person is said to be of profligate nature. So profligate word is used to describe a person who spends recklessly. It is also used as a noun as well as an adjective. So let's use this word in a sentence. Naveen worked in a small call center, yet he was so profligate that he spent a lot in buying gift for her girlfriend. So here profligate means spending a lot of money without thinking about anything. So this was profligate. The next word that we have is akimbo. Akimbo. Akimbo is an adjective and sometimes also used as an adverb. Akimbo is simply a pose. It is the pose of sitting like this, where both of our legs are bent as well as both of our hands are bent and put in upward direction, just like while we are praying in namaz, right? So this is the pose that we have, and this kind of pose is termed as akimbo. So it is described as sitting mode by putting both arms and legs bent forward. So this kind of pose is termed as akimbo. Just like Vinod was sitting there with legs akimbo, right? So it means Vinod's legs were bent like this while he was sitting there. So this was akimbo. Now let's talk about what is paucity. Paucity is a noun, and firstly we are going to divide this word as po and city. If we somehow put this y in between p and a, then we will get a word, Hindi word, that is pyao, right? So pyao means water hut, and we see it's quite common, we can easily observe that. Then it is quite, there are very less number of water huts in a city, in most modern cities, right? So it creates a lot of problem in summer to all of the general people, right? So it means scarcity or lack of something. Scarcity or lack of something. Paucity. So due to paucity of jobs in the market, most of the people are unemployed. So due to the scarcity of jobs, as we all know in the today's market, there are a lot of people that are unemployed. So this was paucity, means scarcity of something. Our next word is equivocate. So let's divide this word into two parts, that is equi and vocate. It is a verb, and equi means equal and vocate means to say something, right? So if you are saying something in different direction equally, then the magnitude or the quality of your voice will be disturbed in each direction, so you won't be able to say what you actually want to say. So this is the meaning that I can derive from these two words, that whatever that we are saying, it is not clear or it is ambiguous in nature. We can't derive a particular meaning for what we have said. So it doesn't make sense in a single direction. So the meaning of equivocate is to speak vaguely or ambiguously. The facts of my research paper equivocated the existence of molecular forces, thus misleading my friends. So equivocate means speak ambiguously, that has more than one meaning or it is confusing in nature, right? Now, what is stem? Stem, as we all know, the general meaning of stem is a part of a plant. This is a part that supports all other different parts of the plant, right? So the main purpose, as you can see, if these are the roots and this is our other branches of the plant, then stems helps to transport all the water or all the nutrients from the roots to the other parts of the plant, right? So if, just imagine, if we have different diameter of stem for different plants, then you can say that we will have different restriction to the flow of nutrients or water due to having different diameter of stem, right? So the word stem, it's a verb and it means to hold back or to restrict the flow of. Just like that, you can use it in a sentence: Prakhar partially closed the wall in order to stem the hydraulic pressure. Now since he wanted to restrict the hydraulic pressure or limit the hydraulic pressure, so he closed the wall. So this is the meaning of stem. Now let's talk about most important verb, that is galvanize. Now as we all know, what is galvanization? Galvanization is actually a process of coating with this layer of zinc, right? So what is its purpose? To protect steel from rust. So you can say that the coating of zinc actually inspire iron or actually excites iron not to get rusted by impurities that are present in the external environment, right? So we can also say that the iron is inspired not to get rusted because of zinc. So the meaning of galvanize is to inspire or to excite. It's a verb and it can be used like, after reading the autobiography of APJ Abdul Kalam, Kabir was galvanized to keep working over his failed project. So he was inspired to keep working over his failed project. The next word that we have is Parvenu. Parvenu is a noun and we can divide this word as Park Avenue. As we all know that Park Avenue is a nice brand, and right now we are assuming that Park Avenue is a brand that is mostly used by rich folks, mostly used by rich people. Right now we are assuming that. So we are relating Parvenu with those people who are recently converted into rich people. So its meaning is recently become rich folks that does not possess some basic social skills, right? So we are relating Park Avenue with rich folks. So this is the story behind this word. So let's connect it by using a sentence. Looking at the body language of John, people easily identified and treated him as Parvenu. So this was Parvenu. The next word that we have is rafting or raft. So this word is a noun And as we all know that in case of river rafting we have an inflatable boat, so we can easily travel by using that inflatable boat. And as you all know that a lot of tourism is supported because of this activities, adventure sports activities, right? So a lot of people visit that kind of part where all these activities are going on. So a large number of people visit that place. So this is the meaning that we want to derive here, that is large number of people. So the raft means, it's a noun and it means large number of something. Just like here we have used, like Srinivasan was receiving raft of applications for the post he considered useless. So here it means a large number of applications were there for the post he considered useless, right? So raft means a large number of something. Now let's talk about scintillating. Scintillating can be divided into oscillate. Now what oscillates is, as we all know, a pendulum oscillates, right? So if you can see, if just imagine, you can visualize if two pendulums are oscillating, and if there is any collision between the bob of the pendulum, then imagine that a spark is produced between the bobs, right? So you can also use any other kind of story behind this word that will be easy for you to remember this word. So that spark is really pleasing and captivating as well as inspiring, right? So this means inspiring or pleasing. The motivational speech delivered by S.S. Singh was so scintillating that it will inspire everyone present there for whole life, right? So scintillating, it's an adjective and it means inspiring. Now let's talk about what is qualify. Qualify, as we all know, we can directly relate it to the word quality, right? So if we want to launch any product in the market, then it should have sufficient quality so that it can qualify for the getting into the market, right? And it should be so cheap that it can be easily bought by normal people. So to qualify, it has to limit its cost, right? So the meaning of qualify is to limit, right? Limit something. So you can easily see the meaning of qualify from here. Like, I love playing guitar. Now I love playing guitar, but I hate when I had to tune it, right? So here you have limited the love of playing guitar. So that's the reason here we can use qualify in this sentence. So this is the meaning of qualify, to limit something. So let's talk about and epitomize what we have learned today in this lecture. Profligate, that means to spend reluctantly. Akimbo, a pose with bent legs. Paucity means scarcity of something. Equivocate means ambiguous statement, confusing statement. Stem, what is the meaning of stem? Stem means to restrict the flow of something. Galvanize means to inspire something. Parvenu means the rich fox, the etiquettes of rich fox, or the people or that have become recently rich. Raft, what was the meaning of raft? Of something, any number of a large number of some people, or due to tourism industry, a large number of people visited a place due to river rafting. You can connect it by river rafting. Scintillating, scintillating means that sparks, that inspires us. And qualify means to limit our love. So this is all about this lecture, and please use this link to follow me on Unacademy website. Please review and comment so that I can improve my courses. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching.